Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today's Friday. It is our daily reading. I'm going to use the Light Seer Tarot today. Hope you all are doing fantastic today. Let's see what the cards have to say today. What's happening? Okay. Current situation is the Magician, present influence, Nine of Pentacles, future influence, Knight of Pentacles, what we don't see, Ten of Swords, unexpected. I thought we had the Ten of Swords the other day. I didn't post yesterday. Queen of Wands and the unexpected, challenge, Eight of Swords, strength, Four of Pentacles. Where does this lead? Hangman, Queen of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, well, I'm going to get the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands and advice. Empress. I always see the Empress as taking care of yourself. So Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, but it's followed by the Sun. So that's kind of nice energy. So I don't mind the Nine of Wands when I see it like that because, I mean, honestly, to me, like on a daily reading especially, the Nine of Wands is just, I mean, we do this every day, right? We work hard and then sometimes it just, is this worth it? I mean, it's not an unusual feeling to have at all. It's like, it's, and when I say that, I'm just saying in a reading, it doesn't like spark, like, oh my gosh, or anything like that. It's more of a, to me, it's more of a good card in the sense that it is saying that you're working hard. Yeah, you might be tired, but that's a normal thing. And then you move on and, reap the benefits of the hard work that you've done. So there is something here with this reading that you've been, you might be a little bit worn out of, maybe could be anything. As we get into it, we'll kind of see more, but it's like you're worn out on it. It's been hard. So we have the Magician in the current situation, Nine of Pentacles in the present influence. The Magician, is really about having all the tools. I'm going to clarify it because you all know that I feel sometimes differently about it. When I don't see any other like Five of Swords or Seven of Swords or anything else kind of weird, the Magician is more on the having it all together. The Nine of Pentacles, though, there is a feeling here because this is the influence. I feel like the influence is you seeing or trying to reach an independent growth or a pivotal time. Now we got the Nine here and the Nine here. No, and we got two tens here too. So there is definitely something coming to a goal or a trying to think of the word where you get up there. Yeah, it's like reaching those goals, but it's not just a goal. It's like the end of a situation. So let's keep going. So let's clarify. Okay. I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. So tell me about this Nine of Pentacles in the present influence. When I see the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress all in one reading, this is, really feminine energy, but very strong and very successful energy as well. All three of those. So they're all good. And when I say feminine, it doesn't mean female. It means feminine. Okay, so it's feminine energy as far as those cards are. They very much are. But the meanings can go with any gender. So tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Justice. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good. Oh, I got two cards here. Oh, the Sun came out too with the Eight of, or one of them came out with either the Pentacles. Well, all came out. So Eight of Wands with the Sun, but we have the Sun here. So I do feel like there is a message. And there is some joy here because this is a new opportunity And with the Justice, there's something here that feels balanced. Now, because of this energy with the Eight of Wands, maybe a message or an opportunity, and you got the Ace of Pentacles too, you're in a place where you might be feeling really pretty confident about things. And the Magician says you got this, like you just plain got this. Let's clarify the Magician. Um, yeah, this is really good energy. If you're, looking at promotions or a new job, or even, you know, um, working on a project of any kind, a home, anything like that. Tell me about the Magician, please. So I see the Ace of Pentacles. It can mean money. It can mean promotion. It can mean anything. There's that Five of Pentacles is upside down, but I'm not going to fix it yet. Okay, so Magician, please. Clarified with the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, Lovers. You have been working really hard on this. Now, you may have a partner here, but whatever this is, like, the Magician is definitely about you reaching your goals with the Eight of Pentacles. No doubt in my mind about it. Now, we got the Lovers thrown in, so this could be something either with a partner, or this could be a relationship as well. So you could take this either way. Whatever this is this new opportunity. You're feeling really good. Um, this is affecting a partner of some sort. So there is someone else involved. Doesn't mean love. It could, but it doesn't have to. It could be definitely a partner at work or affecting someone else at work. But I love that this is the Magician with the Eight of Pentacles, regardless of what this Lovers is, because it's saying you do have it together. And the reason why you do is the work, you've worked hard. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work to reach, mastering something here. So you've worked really hard. There's something here that I feel like is going to be recognized. And I feel like too, with that Ace, that Nine of Pentacles, there's like definitely some kind of recognition coming in with that. There was the Three of Swords here. So there's something that could have been bothering you because you've been working through it, The Knight of Pentacles is in the future influence. So this is definitely, this situation is moving forward. However, it does feel slow, which is fine. I think that's why it leads to the Hangman as well, because the Hangman is a stalled energy, not in a negative way. It's more of a, you know, we put ourselves in the Hangman to take a different look at something, to look at something in a different way, in a different light. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles, please. Ace of Wands, Hermit, Ace of Cups. God, you're getting all the aces here in the clarifiers. So yeah, this is nice. So I feel like this opportunity has got you pretty passionate, but you are looking at it closely, and that's why it's taking a little bit, or someone is, but I feel like it's you. Looking at it closely, looking at what to do, and it feels fulfilling as well. So moving towards this new opportunity, or this new situation, I mean, ultimately it's got that Ten of Pentacles, which is really good. I really like it, but it's going to take a little bit. And I think, again, with the Hermit clarifying this Knight of Pentacles and having it lead to the Hangman, there's definitely a stalled energy. However, this is something you're searching for. We talked about this on Thursday with the Hermit. I believe it was Thursday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday, when I did the reading on Wednesday. We had the Hermit, and we had, is this what I want too? Like there is this Hangman's going to be an issue of, is this what I want? Because there's a new opportunity and it's really fun and passionate, but is it fulfilling your cup? Is it bringing everything you need? And it may not have to, it may not have to bring everything, but I think that that's what you're looking for, right? Okay, I've got the passion, but I want more. And I always want more, but the search. So that's why it's moving a little slower. Now, this could also be, for some of you, someone moving in towards you that is looking for more, and it's just taking a long time for them to realize. We have the Ten of Swords and what you don't see. There is something that is over here that we don't know about. I want to know what is over that we don't know about. there's still the feeling like that challenge being the Eight of Swords is kind of frustrating. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, please, and what we don't see. What is this Ten of Swords? Ten of Wands, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, the burden's coming to an end. And then now we got the Ace of Swords. So we've had every ace clarifying. So there is something starting here. And this being the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords clarifying it, something is kicking off. So I do feel like the burden is coming to an end. Now, what this is telling you, it's the Hangman that brings this to an end. And then there's a new start here. And then it leads to that Queen of Pentacles. But this is important, you know, that looking at this in a different light, taking that moment to hang ourselves upside down to look at it differently is going to be an important piece of this situation to you. I kind of like it. But this isn't something you'll realize until it happens, right? The Ten of Swords, until I feel like until the Ace of Swords comes. You're not even going to know this because it's in the what we don't see. The Queen of Wands is in our unexpected. So there is a feeling of a lot of motivation and passion here. So we had that Ace of Wands clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, you're going to unexpectedly feel very excited. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. The Star, okay, Temperance, and the Page of Wands. Yes, there is definitely a message coming in, and it has to do with, I love the Star. You know how I feel about it. The Star is, I have this tattooed on my leg, actually from the, not the Royale, but the Gilded tarot deck. It's a picture of that without the lady in it. I couldn't have all that work done. It would be too big of a tattoo. The Temperance is about, you know, the emotional balance here. But I feel like this could be, this situation is something that's been very important to you with that Star. And the Queen of Wands is surprising because I feel like it comes from this Page of Wands. It's kind of like you don't expect this to come in and to really kind of get you moving as far as excited. And I feel like this Page of Wands will either be a message from somebody or action taken by somebody that kind of kicks this off in you. So this Queen of Wands is your energy, and it surprises you that you get this excited. So maybe there's been something in the past where you haven't felt a lot of excitement or passion about a situation. Maybe you've been kind of like, you know, everything kind of feels the way it feels. The Eight of Swords, I am going to clarify this because the challenge is you're feeling stuck. However, this card in particular, she is looking in this mirror. I think it's mirror. I'm not sure if it's water, but she's not stuck here. It's the way she sees herself. So right now, your challenge is to stop seeing yourself as being stuck. There's more to things. You've let that go a little bit. Is there any more information on this Eight of Swords through that Page of Wands over there? Because I think that, you know, especially with this deck and the way it portrays, she's not really stuck. You know, I can absolutely see that as being a challenge. That, you know, I feel like I'm not. Like, I feel like I need to do more or get out, or I feel like there's something stopping me. Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands again, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's something here where you feel like there is an opportunity, but you're not sure if you can move forward with the Six of Swords. So that you're feeling like for some reason you can't do this. Six of Swords. It's either move towards someone, travel towards someone, leave something else behind. But there is this opportunity, and you're wondering too if you really can do this. So whether it's a person, place, or thing, it's you're not sure. It's this Eight of Swords is your self-confidence on this situation in particular. Not necessarily all the time, just you're really feeling like, can I do this? Can I because I've been feeling stuck for so long, maybe. And the Four of Pentacles, though, in your strength, you know, in the runic deck, I always go back to that deck, and it talks about the Four of Pentacles not just being something that you're holding on to, but gifts that you've been given that are not just things, they're knowledge, it's confidence, it's knowing that you can do XYZ, these things in your mind that help you to move forward, that you've collected along the way. Knowledge, learning along the way. You know, it comes from getting hurt, it comes from doing well. All of these things combine to help you to better move forward. So yeah, it can be holding on. I do feel like too there is a feeling of, if you know, you may have been holding on to something, and maybe people are like, why are you holding on to that? But you know it's the right thing to do. So I feel like that could be as well. So then we have the Hangman and Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So I like this. Let's clarify. I feel like this makes sense to me. You know, it's taking, you know, you will be taking that time. We talked about it with the Knight of Pentacles, I believe, going from the Ace. No, that was the Hermit. This was somewhere else. Okay, so but it's deciding on, is this everything I need? You've had all of the aces show up. So to me, there is kind of that, I got to make sure that this is what I want, because I got the Ace of Pentacles in a clarifier, I got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands a couple times. So there is this new beginning. And I think what this is looking at it from an angle that shows you everything that you can get out of it. It does lead to the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify this. I feel like, you know, that can be just being confident, or it can be actually, I see that in work as a promotion. It also can be in love. It can be, you know, nurturing and kind of leveling up in a relationship, because then it becomes not just about passion, not just about um, caring and love. It's also taking care of the everyday, the home, the family, all of those things that the Queen of Pentacles does, and job and money and everything. She's very rounded. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So yes, I feel like the Two of Pentacles is the having time, balancing everything. The Nine of Pentacles, again, is back to that, being independent, being successful, and recognizing your success. In all Nine of Pentacles, they're looking at what they have. So they're admiring their success within themselves. The King of Swords is definitely involved here. So this is either, I mean, this person could be making you feel good, or giving you that offer. This could be an offer. Now, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles energy is coming from that Two of Pentacles feeling more balanced in what you've done with that Nine of Pentacles. So it feels like, you know, kind of reaching some goals here. I really like it. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is home, you know, extended family, kind of ancestral. It's like the ultimate relationship, but also it could be if like you're looking for stability, you're looking for a house, could be money too, like money coming in. It definitely can be. Tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles. What is this Ten of Pentacles? Page of Wands, ooh, Ten of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. This is coming from I think okay. So the Page of Wands, excuse me, is, we had that clarifying before too, and that was about with the Queen of Wands. So there is an energy of jumping in, or a message, and there is, again, there's an ending here. So this Ten of Pentacles has to do with the Ten of Swords, but I feel like what the ending is the Eight of Pentacles. You have gotten to a point where you have mastered something, and that is the work that you're doing is ending, not your knowledge and not where you've come from. And that is leading to the Ten of Pentacles. This is over. Like the hard work, the focus, it doesn't mean that you don't continue to work hard, right? But it's on this specific subject. We have the Empress in your, I like it. We have the Empress in your advice, and it's really, take care of yourself and those around you. Take care of your family. Take care of your kids, your parents, whatever you need, and take care of yourself. That's really important here. Is there anything else we need to know today? I mean, I believe that's all that is. King of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, I do feel like there is definitely an offer coming in, and it comes from things starting to balance out a little bit. And then I feel like with the Page of Pentacles I really like, because it's kind of like the Eight of Pentacles. The work you put in is paying off. And it means that you have to continue to work, but it is paying off, and it will get easier as time goes, because that's what the Page of Pentacles is, finds the best way to do things the most out of the day. So there you have your reading for today. Please hit that thumbs up button. It does help. Take care. Have a beautiful day.